Hey guys, Artix here with Voltaire, and we have a very important announcement for you.
We're married.
I divorced my wife, Michelle, and now we're married.
We're living our best life.
Best life ever.
Aww.
And now you're about to break my heart and say April Fools. Aren't
Oh, April Fools! Hi, everybody! So, Voltaire...
Another one of my dreams crushed.
So Voltaire played here in Tampa last night. A freaking amazing show.
Thank you.
It was hilarious.
Thanks a lot.
And I'm always surprised at how many new hands that never seen your show before.
That surprised me too.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the show, I'll say, raise your hand if you've been to one of my shows before, and raise your hand if you've never been to one of my shows before. And I always expect for there not to be a lot of hands the second time, but there's quite a lot of new people.
I brought John Gar. It was John Gar's first Voltaire show. And he announced that he has a new music video coming out.
John Gardner.
No, you.
I know that was a joke.
Oh.
I do. I have a music video for my song She's Glowing from the new album, What Are the Odds? And I filmed it in Indonesia last month.
Oh, so how was Indonesia?
Indonesia's amazing. I might move there.
Don't. We need you in the United States.
Oh, it's so beautiful there.
He's seriously wanting to move
I
there.
really want to move to Bali. Bali is really extraordinary. I filmed so many videos there for my Gothic homemaking show. I filmed an episode on Komodo dragons, and I filmed an episode on the demons of Bali and some rituals that they have there. They have a ritual called the Ogo Ogo Parade, where they build 4-story tall demons, and they parade them down the street on New Year's Eve, and they spin them when they get to every intersection to confuse the demons, and then they set them on fire. It's
Really?
pretty extraordinary. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
pretty extraordinary.
what we should.
We should do that here.
Yeah, every day. Spin the moglins around and confuse them. So they don't know where they are.
Yes, right.
So, is the odds available for purchase now?
Of course, yeah. The What Are the Odds came out on my birthday, so I'll never forget the release date. It's January 25th, and that's everywhere music is available. And of course, I always put my own music on my own YouTube page, so you could go to youtube.com/
That'll get the pirates.
What was it? youtube.com/ The Lair of Voltaire.
The Lair of Voltaire.
The Lair of Voltaire, and the entire Odds album is there. And you can, yes.
Gothic homemaking.
That's right, and my show Gothic Homemaking.
Which is exactly what it sounds like.
It is exactly what it sounds like.
It's Voltaire coming to your house to decorate
in a
your
Gothic
room
style.
in a way that'll make.
It is as dumb as it sounds.
I was so impressed that you made it.
Oh, thanks. But you know what? As far as the She's Glowing music video, as we were sitting here, I think I've decided on a release date.
Oh, okay.
I think the release date's going to be Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
April 3rd, because today is April 1st.
April 3rd.
And when are you going to be releasing that other thing that most people don't know about? That
The Malicorn of Darkness?
that we shouldn't show.
We should totally not show that, yeah.
When are you releasing that? No.
I don't know. Well, actually, technically, it's already open for pre-orders. I do Gothic parody toys from time to time, and this is obviously a loving parody of My Little Pony. It's called the Malicorn of Darkness. You'd have to be a lunatic not to get one. It's presently open for pre-orders, but only for my patrons on Patreon. But I'm going to open it up to the general public in maybe about a week.
All right. So, Voltaire, this is your first trip to our new Secret Underground lab.
It is.
Which means the last time you visited us in the lab, I mean, your son's been here. He interned here.
Yes, he worked here. But I because he came down and he was here working, on his own without me around, I imagined him being at the other office. I didn't realize there was a new office.
Yeah. So,
It's quite a citadel. It's like a giant complex.
This is probably something I shouldn't say on camera, but so Strike got engaged, and his fiance's uncle is a priest who came and did the it's not an exorcism. What's it called?
Ceremony?
No.
Blessed.
He blessed the lab.
Oh, wow.
And then I got pink eye right after. And I kind of feel like you being here might have just evened this back out.
I think so. Well, the walls aren't bleeding, so we're a step ahead of it.
Just go to the water cooler, it's blood shooting out.
Yeah, speaking of blessings, Bali is a very, very spiritual place, and I don't say that like in a hokey way. I mean, people there believe in spirits. They're Hindu, and they're also animists. They believe that there are spirits everywhere. So there's 2 blessings that happen every single day. Every morning, everybody in Bali prepares offerings. and they weave a little basket out of coconut leaves, and they put incense and holy water inside and sweet smelling things like flowers, and they put it outside for the good demons. The good spirits.
The good demons.
Yeah, and then in the evening, it's time to appease the evil demons. So they do the same thing, but then they put in some, whatever food they're cooking that evening, they'll put some in there because demons want to eat. And they put that outside because the Balinese believe, unlike a lot of other people in the world, that you cannot vanquish evil. Evil is an important part of the universe. All you could do is appease it.
And being respectful of everybody's belief, I can't help but to wonder if there's some sort of, so I have some deep feelings about microorganisms and how they live in, like, there are things that, I mean, we're not one entity, right? We're actually made of an unfathomable number of like separate living things all in harmony that create us.
Really? Gross.
Like the brain doesn't have your thoughts in it, right? Your brain is actually the hardware of what you create. Your brain is the physical creation of the process of things. Like it's hardware, right? And it's hardware being run by all these like tiny little things that move. And like if you've ever seen what happiness looks like, it's a little thing just like raking stuff along a thing. Like, have you ever seen that video?
No.
Okay. We'll do another video for this some other time.
Your brain is kind of like a cartridge you would put into like an old video game system from the 80s.
Oh.
Why would somebody ever make an old video game from the 80s? That's crazy.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Who would build a 1985 NES game on April Fool's and release it for real in 2019?
I don't know anyone that dumb. Check out the Kickstarter.
So that happened. We actually hit the button when you came here. We were sitting like, oh my God, like I submitted it for approval, but isn't going to make it in time because it wasn't. Like last night, we're like, that was the April Fool's gag. I mean, we got gags going on in all of our games. You saw the Adventure Quest 3D one with all the different sizes, and AQ Worlds had a pretty good one too.
I got caught with my pants down. I woke, not literally. I woke up and I was like, oh, it's April 1st, and I didn't come up with a joke. I was going to say that the She's Glowing music video was going to be released today, and it's shot primarily in the jungle and like in jungle rivers, and like I'm stealing a statue from a jungle shrine. But on my way home from Indonesia, I stopped at Disneyland in Hong Kong. So I was going to cut together a video of footage that I shot on the Jungle Cruise and say that was the music video for She. I might still do it.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, this video was shot in the jungles of Asia on the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland.
I wish you hadn't told me that, and I just see that.
I know.
All right. Well, you got a flight to catch.
I do. I better get to the airport.
So, thank you for hanging out and visiting the office.
My pleasure.
And marrying, divorcing.
Yes, we got married and divorced in like 30 seconds. But now I have divorce regret.
Well, until next time, everybody, battle on.